Yo! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yeah, the Oblivion remake's here. Who would I be to not try it out? The legend himself, Todd Howard,
All of this just works.
has descended from his golden throne to deliver us this relic, blessed, beautiful, and probably still held together with spaghetti code. Never have I ever, in the past 14 years, felt so blessed. Today, we're going back to Cyrodiil, land of Dromora, rats, and guards who will physically sense your crimes before you commit them. And fine, I'll play an expert, but not master difficulty, because I'd actually like to enjoy my first playthrough and not get stun locked by a bandit with a butter knife. Thank you very much. Anyways, we're doing a mage build, so without wasting any time...
It's wizard time,
Holy sh... We have another Elder Scrolls game. It is so good to be back in Cyrodiil. He's so wrinkly. Ew. Alright, well, I'll be back after I make this abomination of a character. Oh my god. I mean, have you ever seen a dark elf like this before? I mean, just look at him. What even name him? I mean, if you look at him, he does look like a Cornelius, right? Right?
Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up.
What a rude lad. Little does he know the only wife I have is, the magic arts. Because I will become the most powerful mage.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
Wow, I'm so honored. Well, what should I do, Emperor?
Protect yourself.
Wow, yep, this is, certainly Oblivion, alright. Oh, it's a rat! What, the hit markers? What is this, Call of Duty? Help me, I'm fighting for my life! Okay, apparently we spawn in with some basic spells, like Flare, for instance. Lockpicking. Oh, this is kinda epic. You know, I don't mind using my fists while I'm waiting for magic, but I feel like weapons, maybe not so much. I really just want to level up my magic as quick as possible, but I think we'll get to that. Okay, that's a good start. My magic literally went through him. Yes! Oh, feels so weird destroying a goblin like that. As a goblin progenitor myself, as someone who, you know, definitely aligns with the goblin ideal. I can't say I like that. This is the beautiful, beautiful game that Todd Howard always envisioned. I mean, look at this goblin right here. Can't you tell Todd Howard made this game? Because I sure can. Whoa, chill. That's my first playthrough. Why not? Why not? I'll use a club. That looks pretty efficient. Truly the game of all time. I actually genuinely think using my fist might be easier. Yeah, I do more damage with my fist. What the? Like, maybe it's because I have it leveled up already. Wow, this is truly the game of all time. This is definitely the game Todd Howard himself envisioned. I mean, look at that. Look at this goblin staring into my soul. I ended up choosing the Mage birth sign because if I were to choose the Apprentice, I would probably get one-shot by literally everything magic. And I really wish I remembered just how hard the difficulty scaling was, but I'll find out soon enough. I don't think it's as clear as you make it out to be.
Stranger, you chose a bad day.
I ended up choosing the Mage class as well, just to really lean into it, you know? And then after that, we crawled out of a sewer. Wow, look, we're in the overworld. Alright, well, it looks like I got some places to go. There's a cave over there. Some Iliade ruins, perchance? I'm not gonna pass it up. Wait a sec. They actually take no damage. Oh, wow. No thanks, I'm out. Yeah, so it turns out I did, in fact, pass that up. It was at this point I knew that expert difficulty really meant expert difficulty. Wow, honestly, it is kind of a gorgeous looking game. It just looks so different, but like similar. I don't really know how to put it. That is not fair. Alright, well, apparently expert is, not easy. I'm getting destroyed by wolves and such. That's not good. Imagine I put it on master mode. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready. I might do a playthrough at some point, but honestly, I want to relatively enjoy the game. Wait, we have actually good running animations?
Good morning.
Wait, I gotta try something.
Well, what's going on? Stop! You violated the law! By the gods, there is a sight! Well now, what do we have here?
They all look so different. I mean, they're pretty unique looking. I can't hate the changes they made to the character design. This is the first Elder Scrolls game we've had in 14 years, right? I mean, honestly, for what it is, this game is, it's pretty stunning looking, I'm not gonna lie. That Unreal 5, although it may never run well, it, generally seems to do the job. Next, it was time to meet Uncle Jauffre and see what he wanted us to do with that amulet the Emperor gave us.
Let me see it. By the 9. This is the Amulet of Kings.
He told us that this Emperor had a secret son and that we should find him. Now it was time to go and really start this journey.
Welcome to Kvatch. We've had a spot of trouble, as you can see.
Yo, it's the Oblivion Gate.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you.
It in fact was the place for me, because I was in dire need of finding the Emperor's son. Unfortunately, the scamps were as strong as Hercules, and it took a few tries to get in there.
Emperor Uriel Septon. The Emperor.
The sudden change in expression is so funny. Well, let's go deal with this.
You want to help? You're kidding, right?
Now, let's take a little peek in here. What's the worst that could happen? Oh my, the Deadlands. Oh, we have help.
I fought. Thank the 9. I never thought I'd see another friendly face.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, well, that looks cool. I then proceeded to play Ring Around the Rosie with every Scamp and Dremora in this tower because my attacks did almost negative damage to them. This is absolutely the intended way to play Oblivion, and you can't convince me otherwise. You're done for. You're cooked. Literally. Oh my, just like that. I can't. Up! What? It just spawned in. It was here I found out that Conjuration was very powerful. The reason being was because the difficulty scaling in Oblivion only changes player interaction with NPCs. NPCs will still deal their default damage even if you summon them directly. Maybe Conjuration is like actually good. Skeleton, help! I'm large. Get away from me. Maybe I should use this staff. Oh, it's just a straight up goblin head. Yo, it moves! Hello, Mr. Skeleton. It was just like any other day. Mythic Dawn invaded Jauffre's chapel and stole the Amulet of Kings. So, that's pretty lame.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know.
Don't worry, I won't. I should probably worry about myself first. I think I'm on fire right now. Next, it was time to figure out where a Mythic Dawn base was so we could get our amulet back. So, I robbed a bookworm and jumped into a sewer to meet with an expert.
With it and the Master's 3 other books.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Major fracture detected.
The dawn is breaking! You were told to sit down. Are you incapable of following such simple instructions?
That's it. I'm gonna kick your ass.
After enough attempts, we finally beat the evil Mythic Dawn, and then we celebrated by solving a very obscure puzzle that nobody in 2025 could probably solve unless they played the original or used Google.
Welcome, brother. The hour is late, but the Master still has need for willing hands.
Thank you so much. I love the Mythic Dawn. I want to go with you. Can I come hang out?
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Hey, take this.
What's that?
You might be thinking, just exactly how did I get out of this mess and recover my gear? Well, the answer is simple. I ran in and out of rooms, pulling the enemies out one or two at a time, found a large rock outside the entrance to sit on, baited them into a corner near the rock, conjured a skeleton that was inside of the rock, waited for the skeleton that was inside of the rock to mercilessly beat them, steal their belongings and mine, and then I did this repeatedly until every Mythic Dawn member was forever silenced in the eternal slumber that is dying in Tamriel by my magic alone. And I also found this cool chameleon ring in there too. Alright, we're back. If you look closely, you might be able to see Cornelius's big nose. Next, I was asked to go find and defeat some spies in Bruma, but unfortunately, this is where things take an interesting turn, and probably for the worst, to be honest. It all started when I asked ChatGPT to modify my auto-click script to spam spacebar instead of my mouse button. Oh my gosh, there it is. Yes! I don't know if you can tell what's happening, but we're doing a little bit of power leveling here. It's really loud. Just as it was intended. Oblivion is such a perfectly balanced game. Alright, after about 5 minutes of thankfully using a script to spam spacebar for me, I got security to max level. Unfortunately, because of my blind lust for seeing my XP bar increase, I completely forgot how scaling in Oblivion works. Because my decisions would soon lead down a very slippery slope of getting wrecked. Very soon you will see the consequences of my actions, but for now it was time to ascend, gear up, and what better way to do so than to abuse more exploits that gain me infinite wealth and power. The first thing I did was go on a field trip to a certain shrine on the eastern side of the map called Peryite's Shrine. Basically, the NPCs here are frozen in time, have infinite HP, and don't aggro. You can probably see where I'm going with this, but that's not all. I also located a few areas on the map, particularly a few farms and a very cool tower that I can create spells in. Spells I can create with gold. You may be asking, how will I go about getting massive amounts of gold to create these overpowered spells? Well, you see, that's where the farms come in, because when life gives you grapes and tomatoes, you get restore fatigue potions. It just makes sense when you think about it. Anyways, every 3.5 days, these farms reset as long as you are far enough away. So, of course, we began farming like a true Oblivion player would. After all the minimum wage work I just did for a little while, I can finally afford to make a very powerful spell lord. Yes, my favorite place to be as a mage. Alright. We made a couple of spells, and now we're gonna do what I've always wanted. It just took a couple of side quests, you could say, a couple of exploits, and now I can do what I wanted to do. 2 hours later, and we're back. I'm gonna punch everyone to huddle up. As you can see, it hits all of them. I will be doing a lot of waiting between this stuff. As you can see, it is like doing a lot for the level up each time I do it. It is very efficient. Yes. I now can cast all spells. Now I can probably create the most overpowered spells known to man. And if I spam this one, I can increase my restoration, which I will do as well. Alrighty, we have officially become a master in restoration. Woohoo! It only took 10 years, but we finally did it. Now, I'm gonna go back to the Frostcrag Spire, and we'll see what goes on from there. Alrighty, looks like we got the Mastery Alchemy. This literally doubles the amount of potions we can create, leading to double the money, which is very, very good. And there we go, we just created 510 potions. It's perfectly balanced, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, hello, we're back. And sorry, I kind of forgot to record for the past hour, so it's kind of awkward. But you didn't really miss much. I was just kind of continuing my exploits and kind of just up doing some shenanigans. Got a cool set of armor here that raises my magicka. It is the Birthright of Astalon, and it just fortifies my magicka, which is pretty cool. I also made a couple of spells. I actually made a bunch of them that were untouched, which is not good. So I made a big fireball and a big shocker. Those are kind of my two that I got right now. I'm gonna make one for Frost too, but might be a sec. Oh, hey, that guy looks scary. Well, as a surprise to literally everyone who hasn't played Expert on Oblivion, or Master, just because it did a couple hundred damage doesn't mean it was enough. So, it was time to abuse another small exploit to gather more maxima magicka. So what you want to do is save before taking the Sigil Stone, take it, check its stats, and if it is undesirable, simply reload the save. Every time you do this, the stats are randomized, so in essence, you can reset as many times as it takes to get what you want. It's perfectly balanced, of course. I was only doing this to get the fortify magicka stones, but this is the only way to get the best enchantments in the game, so have fun. Of course, I didn't want to enchant bad gear, so I went to the starter Iliade ruin I ran away from at first, and funny enough, the Ring of Perfection was in it. This ring was very good and incredibly rare, so that was pretty epic.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No, but can I interest you with 900 restore fatigue potions at almost 100% full price? Oh hey, I finally got mercantile level 100. Woohoo! Alright guys, so everything we've been doing now has really helped out Cornelius become the best mage he could be, but what if I told you it's nowhere near his final form? In fact, I would still consider him a novice for what's about to happen. You see, I think the things we've done have been like very minor, not game breaking at all, but let me tell you guys something. Now, we're gonna do something truly game breaking, and let me explain how I'm gonna do it, okay? Everything we've done, you know, been some resets, got some more magicka using the stone glitch where you can kind of just re-roll the stones. What if I told you none of that matters because there's a way to get infinite magicka? And it's quite simple. What you want to do is go to the altar of spell making. We're going to fortify attribute, and then we're going to do intelligence, do it to a 100 for a duration of 4 seconds, and we're going to put it on self. And we'll just do it low magic, okay? And then we're gonna do something else. And then again, this is gonna be max magnitude with 4 duration. We're gonna hit confirm on that as well. And last but not least, we're gonna do drain magicka. We're gonna put it on self for a duration of 4 as well. As you can see, it barely cost anything because it only lasts 4 seconds. And yeah, I'm just gonna call it low brain magic. Yeah, I don't know why, but why not? And yeah, we're just gonna create. And so congratulations, you have created a new spell. Yeah, you might be thinking, well, that's pretty useless. What are you gonna do with that, huh? Well, let me explain. Here is what we're gonna want to do, okay? I have bought some random necklace. Where is it? Ah, yes, Drain Magicka. OP necklace. Probably thinking, wow, this is terrible. All it does is reduce your magicka. How is that gonna help? Well, let me show you exactly how this is gonna work. It's just this simple. As you can see on the bottom of my screen, you're gonna see my magicka bar slowly get more and more depleted, and that's just because it's raising some stats, just by a little bit, nothing crazy. And then I'm just gonna keep doing this until I'm basically out of magicka. I'll be back when we're at a desirable amount. All right. I think I probably did enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, just a casual 10,000 magicka. Not a big deal. And what I'm gonna do is I'm simply gonna stop doing it. As you can see, I have a negative magicka value. And you want to know the trick to fixing this? Drain magicka. Now I have 10,000 magicka. It's just that simple, lads. It's literally just that simple. But yeah, I just have 10,000 magicka, and that's about it. But with that said, I have a lot of money, so
It's wizard time,
I'll just name it Nuke.
Holy look at all this damage!
So it might not immediately take something out, but it will in fact destroy almost everything. Only problem is it takes a very, very long time to gather that much magicka. It's not something that happens right away. But if I wait an hour, oh look, it's back. But yeah, this is our final form. And of course, is there really any better way to try out my handheld nukes than to 1v1 some peasants in an arena? Well, unfortunately, Redguard or not, I don't think he's gonna be able to withstand my nuke. Yeah.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Victor from the blue team. Leave the good people. We panic. Good people. Good people.
You're outmatched, elf!
I'm the outmatched one. Do you see what you're standing in right now? Pork chop, no. Not like this. You're gonna get caught in the nuke. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Behold your arena grand champion, the Spell Slinger.
You're the Grand Champion. I saw your fight against the Grey Prince. You're the best. Can I follow you around? I won't get in the way.
Of course you can. I'll give you a tour of all the best things that I have to offer in my magical lair.
What the f***?
Okay, anyways, that's about all I got for right now. If you sticked it out this long, I really do appreciate it a lot, and also, I'm sorry it's been a little bit since my last upload. I got a promotion at work and it totally messed with my schedule for a little bit. That, and the small 48-hour playthrough of Expedition 33 I did, but, we're back, baby, so don't even worry about it. Like and subscribe for more Oblivion.